Hello and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for checking out this episode today. Much appreciated as always. Hope everyone's doing okay. Right, well, it feels just recently we're getting an influx of kits into the UK, and the first one I'm showing you today is the Tamiya Thundershot 2022 release. I'm waiting on the Mercedes C11, which hopefully that should be here any day, and that'll be on the channel as well. So yeah, but today we're looking at the Thundershot 2022, which is the final buggy in the series of Thundershot chassis that have all been re-released and have left the Thundershot to last. But here it is. So we're going to have a bit of a nosy at it. Also as well, I hope you stick around to the end of the video for this, but I've got something a bit special to show you. It's a bit, I've only ever seen this one. I've never seen one before, and we'll be doing a full video on it, but I'm just going to give you a little teaser today. But yeah, I'll show you that at the end of the video. Okay, so let's crack on and look at the Thundershot 2022. Of course, you've got the lovely box art by Tamiya. Couple of changes from the original box. Some of the sponsor decals are slightly different, and also looking at the box, now I could be wrong, but they look like the updated, the later Tamiya CVA shocks, like you get on the like the black ones. Basically, you get on most of their modern kits, but in yellow. Because I did get the. What was it? The last one I built was the Thunder Dragon, and that had the older style shocks on that one, with very fine lined oil, caps that screw on. But yeah, so they've gone for the other ones on this. But anyway, so there's that, and also you used to get a diagram down there, like a line diagram illustration of the chassis and the powertrain, and that is a photograph on this one. But yeah, other than that, not many major differences, and of course it says 2022 up there. Item number, this is 58706-60A, and that is because they are still using the Carson Dragster ESCs. Anyway, let's crack this one open. Also as well on the body it says that this is a pre-cut and pre-painted body shell, which for me at the moment that's brilliant. Again, I'm always 50-50 on these things. Maybe I would like to paint it a different colour, but right now that suits me just fine. Anyway, so that's what you get in the box. There it is. Now the main interesting to me thing is the body, but we'll have a quick look. But I've done a few of these chassis now. I've built the Fire Dragon. I did have a Terror Scorcher briefly, and I built the Thunder Dragon. And of course, now I've got the Thundershot. Okay, so let's have a quick look. As I said, we'll have a quick scan over what you get in the kit, and then we'll concentrate on the body shell. Okay, so that's Carson Dragster ESC. I do like these, so I'm kind of glad they come with these. That will be put to use in something. Okay, you have got your standard traditional Thundershot chassis tyres, 4-wheel drive ones, front and rear, same width. And we've got the large bumper that sits at the front. Got your gearbox cases. What I will do is, as well, I think I will lay everything out, and we will bring the camera closer for you. And then you can see everything. But I'll say most of you will have seen the other videos I've done, and I'll put links to them in the description. So you can check them out if you haven't seen them already. But I think most of you know what you're getting in the kit. So we've got suspension parts, wheel hub adapters, rear hubs, C hubs in there. The chassis tub itself. The black wheels as well, which feature on a lot of them. So we've got them. What else we got? Instructions, manual, which we'll look at. Decals. Okay, so we'll get to the good bit in a minute. And your box with all the hardware in. I do like the box. Little box there. It's got a nice picture of the Thundershot on. So yeah, we've got, as I said, at the beginning, you've got the usual, what we're used to seeing in the Tamiya kits, these slightly later styled yellow CVA shocks for this one. Okay, steering knuckles, Gearbag. Okay, we've got, where are we going? Some hardware. That might be towards mounting the body, I'm not sure yet. Servo saver. We've got the C parts bag, the B parts bag, and your A parts bag in there. With, of course, the which has been on the re-releases, that thicker, much more durable motor plate that you get. 540 silver cam, and of course, your prop shaft. Oh yeah, driver figure. Okay, let's just put that there. Right, what else have we got? I saw some parts missing. Ah, yes. Okay, so in this one as well, you've just got things like the steering, linkages. You've got your battery retainers, shock towers, servo mounts, body posts, and front and rear lower wishbones and top wishbones all in there. You've got the, get out of it, stuck on my table, driver cockpit. Right, and now for the bit we've all been waiting for, is the body shell. So let's have a closer look. We'll get excited. Okay, right, let's rip this open carefully, mind you. So it said, as I said at the beginning, this is a pre-painted body, and it has got the film on top of it, so don't apply any decals straight away. So there you go, that is your Thundershot body. So let's have a look. They've also put on the white and the blue as well, which is very cool. I like that because it means I don't have to do it, and I'm no good at doing. I'm all right doing one can colour body shells, but I'm not very good when it comes to doing other colours as well. But yeah, the lines look, you know, pretty crisp on them. You know, especially if you have it, you know, sort of from here, the lines look pretty good. If you hold it really close up, you can see a little bit where they've masked it off, and it's you know, bled a fraction. But you know, you're gonna have the decals on this as well, and the line for the cockpit, so it's not going to be a problem. On the whole, very nice. In fact, as well, Adam at RC Action Australia has done a video on the Thundershot as well. So go and check Adam's video out as well. If I can, I'll find a link and I'll put that in the description for you as well. Okay, and what is cool about this is this you're used to, if I'm right, I'm pretty certain anyway, you used to have to buy this as an optional extra for the Thundershot, or you could put it onto the Fire Dragon as well. In fact, a friend of mine, Jenny Etherington, bought my Fire Dragon off me, and she did put the optional rear wing on the back because it was featured like that in an episode of Sooty. But yes, so also as well, if you haven't checked Jenny's Instagram page out, RC Cars Model Mania, I'll put a link to that in the description as well. She also writes for Racer Magazine. Okay, anyway, so that's the optional wing, and as I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, I rather like the optional wing. I think that's very cool, and I think I'll use that. I think personally, I think it looks much better with that optional wing, so I'll be putting that on the car. Again, until I've actually finally owned them myself, I always found the Thundershot series of buggies odd. I've never really liked them. The looks, apart from the Terror Scorcher, was always one I liked. And then as I've had them as they've been re-released, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. This, yeah, I like this. And I think so far my order is the Terror Scorcher is number 1. Then the Thunder Dragon, I really like that. Then the Thundershot, then the Fire Dragon is my least favourite on this chassis. However, I do like the Fire Dragon on the Grasshopper. Also as well, they did bring out the Saint Dragon on the same chassis as this with the Saint Dragon body. So that's part of the family now, and I love the Saint Dragon body. And again, I'll put the link to that in the description as well. Right, so as I said, that's the body and wing. I will bring the camera over for an extra look for you. Now, usual high quality standard of decals from Tamiya. Lovely set of decals. Not tons, but enough. Also, as well, on the 2022 body. Now, apart from the decals, some of them changing for the sponsors. If you can see there, you do actually get the side-pod vents, the actual decal layer, which you never used to get on the original issues. So we put them in this time, so that's cool. And then of course you've got your Thundershot build manual, which I've done a build manual for it. Again, nothing much different than the other Thundershot chassis builds, but as I said, still very nice. So that'll be handy. Now, I'll just show you these again if you haven't get a proper view. I will bring the camera over for you to have a closer look. So that's the body and the wing, which is the main thing I'm interested in. And of course, the decals. Right, now as I was saying, before I lay this all out for you, what was I saying then? I completely lost what I was going to say then. Yes, what am I going to do with this kit? Well, I was going to build it up, sell it on after I'd finished with it, run it and then move it on, because I tend to have to do that quite a bit. But I've changed my mind. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it and have it just purely as spares, and for my Thunder Dragon, because it's the same car, with minor changes. I think the front shot mount slightly, body mount, sorry, I should say, is slightly different. I've got to double check. And the way you mount it on the body on the chassis is slightly different. But generally, I'm going to keep it as spares. Now, the other reason for that is that on my Thunder Dragon, I managed to strip the spur gear on it. I said I had a problem with it on one of my other videos, and I thought the diff had all come undone for whatever reason. But when I took it all to pieces, I found out that the spur gear was chewed, but it didn't look like it was chewed when I peered in, when I took the motor out and I looked in, you couldn't see it. But when I've got it all to pieces to find out what was wrong, the spur gear had been chewed up. So that was it was making a hideous noise. So there we go, that's going to fix it, because I've got the spur gear in here. So I've decided what I'm going to do is we're going to keep this as spares for that buggy, so I don't need to go and buy any more parts for a while. Now, before I just lay this out, so you can get a better idea of it. Now, this arrived today from Italy. Now, I'm fairly sure that most viewers on this channel won't have seen one of these before. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. If you have, please do let me know. I've certainly never seen one before. But here we go. Look at that. Now, what does that look like? Looks ever so slightly like a Tamiya bigwig, but it's not. This is a Sunrise Firefox. But I say, it is very bigwig-like. And I found this on eBay. I was just messing about one night, and I literally typed in Tamiya clone, and this popped up, and it was in Italy. And yeah, I got it shipped over, and it arrived today. But yeah, so this really essentially is a clone of a bigwig. But that's all you're seeing for now, because I nearly dropped it, because there will be a video on that later, coming up soon. Right, let's get these parts out for you, and then you can have a nosy at them. So, yeah, so we've got plenty of stuff coming up. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, really, want to show you them, because they are the main things. So as I said, yeah, I'll be doing up the body shell for it, and I'll be repairing my existing Thunder Dragon with the parts from this, and we'll do a running video with the Thundershot body on. As I said, it's the same car. I don't see much point in me building the chassis again. I could just keep it for spares. But there you go. So yeah, any bags. Right, let's bring this camera over for you and we'll have a closer look. We can do it without making a huge mess. Okay, let's have a closer look for you. There you go. That is the that new Thundershot body that's been pre-cut and pre-painted. Of course, my wife will be very happy that she doesn't have to cut this one out. And that's the optional wing, which now comes standard in this particular kit. So yeah, there's the decals there, friend. You can see at the back, you can see the two vents for the side pods there, which is cool. So the decals are pretty much the same, but not exactly. Slight minor changes. You've got your manual there at the back. And you've got, say, your cars and drags to ESC, and your wheels and tyres, Gearbag and oil shocks. The oil CVAs, 540 silver cam motor. There you go, you've got all your wishbones and shock mounts and parts of the steering, bell crank system and body posts. And here we've got the C, B and A parts, along with the chassis, driver head. So wheel, what do you call them, wheel fitments, C-hubs, more parts of the front suspension. And you've got your gearbox, bumper, and of course the driver figure tray. I can't remember the word for it now, but the yeah, basically the chassis cover that incorporates the driver's body. So there you go. That is the 2022 Thundershot by Tamiya. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. And we're going to see you on the next one soon with lots of content coming up. Also, if you've only just come across our channel, please consider subscribing. It'd be much appreciated. And also, you can find us on Instagram under Andy Robinson RC and under Facebook under Andy Robinson RC as well. So we hope to see you on those pages. And of course, thank you to everyone who's already subscribed and keeps sending their support. Much appreciated. Right, let's get this one done. See you later. Take care. Bye.